Dubai's booming pest control industry. Your complete guide. Disclaimer, please be advised that this guide is for informational purposes only. Regulations and costs can change. It is essential to conduct your own thorough research and consult with relevant authorities, like the Dubai Department of Economic Development and the Dubai Municipality, before making any business decisions. Thinking about starting a business in Dubai? What if I told you one of the most solid in-demand business ideas has nothing to do with tech trends or crypto? I want you to think about a fundamental service that every single home, five-star hotel, and gleaming office tower absolutely cannot do without. Dubai's climate, its constant buzz of construction, and its legendary hospitality sector have created the perfect storm for pests. This isn't just a minor headache, it's a massive market opportunity. The UAE's pest control market is projected to be worth over $282 million by 2029, and it's growing fast. If you're even remotely considering tapping into this essential market, you've landed in the right place. This is the ultimate blueprint you need. I'm going to lay out the exact licensing requirements, the real on-the-ground costs, and the step-by-step game plan to get your pest control company legally licensed and ready for business. We'll cover the approvals you need, the budget to plan for, and the crucial first steps to launch and scale. 1. Why pest control in Dubai is a golden opportunity. So what makes this industry such a golden ticket? It's a classic case of supply and demand, and in Dubai, the demand is absolutely relentless. The city's warm climate and high-density urban living create a five-star resort for pests like cockroaches, ants, termites, and rodents. This isn't just a summer problem, it's a year-round reality for everyone. And two massive economic forces are pouring fuel on this fire. First, the non-stop real estate and construction sectors are constantly stirring up pest habitats, sending them scrambling into nearby homes and buildings. Second, Dubai's world-class hospitality and food industries are legally required to meet intense hygiene standards set by the Dubai Municipality. Hotels, restaurants, and cafes simply can't afford a pest problem. For them, professional pest control isn't a choice. It's a non-negotiable cost of doing business. One bad review or a failed inspection could lead to crippling fines or even getting their license suspended. This creates a huge opportunity for recurring revenue. We're not just talking about one-off emergency calls. We're talking about long-term annual maintenance contracts with hotels, residential towers, warehouses, and restaurant chains. On top of that, there's a major shift towards green solutions. Both customers and regulators are pushing for integrated pest management, IPM, and non-toxic treatments, opening the door for modern, forward-thinking companies to really shine. Offering eco-friendly pest control isn't just good for the planet, it's a brilliant marketing angle that attracts premium clients. 2. The two pillars of your license, DED and Dubai Municipality. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty, you have to understand the two main government bodies you'll be working with. Getting a pest control license in Dubai isn't a one-and-done deal. It all comes down to two key players, the Department of Economic Development, DED, and the Dubai Municipality, DM. First, just like any business in the city, you need a trade license from the DED. This is your basic permission to exist as a commercial entity in the Dubai mainland. A mainland license is crucial here, as it allows you to provide services directly to clients anywhere in the Emirate, something most free zone licenses don't permit. Second, and this is the most critical piece of the puzzle, you need special approval from the Dubai Municipality's Public Health Services Department. Because pest control uses chemicals and biological agents, it's a heavily regulated field to ensure public health and safety. The Dubai Municipality needs to know that your company, your staff, your equipment, and your methods are all up to their very high standards. You cannot operate legally without their specific No Objection Certificate, NOC. So, think of it like this. The DED gives you the license to be a business, but the Dubai Municipality gives you the license to be a pest control business. 3. Your step-by-step guide to getting license. Alright, let's walk through the process step by step. It might look like a lot, but it's a clear path. Follow these steps and you'll get through it without pulling your hair out. Step 1. Lock in your company's structure and trade. First up, you'll decide on a legal structure. Most go with a limited liability company, LLC, and pick a trade name. You'll submit a few name options to the DED for approval. Just make sure your name follows UAE rules. Nothing offensive and no piggybacking on famous brand names. Step 2. Get the initial nod from the deed. Once your name is approved, you apply for an initial approval certificate from the DD. This is basically the government saying, okay, we're fine with you starting this business. It unlocks the next, more specialized steps. You'll just need to submit passport copies for all partners and fill out an application. Step 3. The big one. Dubai Municipality approval. Okay, this is where you need to be laser focused, as it's the most intensive part of the whole process. To get your permit from the Dubai Municipality, you have to meet some key technical requirements. The absolute number one requirement is to hire a qualified engineer to act as your company's supervisor. This person isn't just a name on a paper, they are legally on the hook for all your technical operations. This engineer must have a bachelor's degree in a relevant field like agriculture, zoology, or public health, plus at least 1 year of hands-on experience in pest control. Once you have your engineer, they must pass an online exam managed by the Dubai Municipality, scoring at least 70%. The exam fee is about AED 2 If they don't pass, they can try again after a month. Once they pass, the engineer becomes officially registered with the Dubai Municipality as an approved supervisor. Step 4. Build and train your team. Your company is required to have at least 2 pest control technicians on staff. These technicians must be trained by your certified supervisor and also pass their own exam with the Dubai Municipality, which costs about AED 120 per person. Critically, all your technical staff, the engineer and the technicians, must be under your company's visa sponsorship. 5. Secure and inspect your home base. You can't run a professional pest control operation out of a coffee shop. The Dubai Municipality requires you to have a proper office and, most importantly, a dedicated storage facility for your chemicals and equipment that meets strict safety standards. Once you have the lease for your office and storage, the municipality will send an inspector to make sure you're compliant. 6. Final submission and license in hand. With your engineer certified, your technicians registered, and your location approved, you'll get the coveted No Objection Certificate, NOC, from the Dubai Municipality. You'll take this NOC, your lease agreement, and your company's legal documents back to the DED, pay the final license fee, and they will issue your official trade license. Your staff will then get their official pest control ID cards from the municipality, which they must carry on the job. If you're getting value from this guide and are serious about building a real business in Dubai, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe. We drop deep dive business guides just like this one to arm you for success. 4. Budget breakdown, the real cost of starting up. So what's this all going to cost? Let's talk real numbers. Starting a business in Dubai means having a realistic budget from day one. First, you have the trade license fee. For a professional license from the DED, including all the initial approvals and registrations, you should budget somewhere between AED 15,000 and AED 25,000. This can fluctuate based on your exact setup. Next are the Dubai Municipality specific costs. The exam fees are small change, AED 220 for the supervisor and AED 120 for each technician. The real investment here is the ongoing salary for your qualified engineer, which is a major but necessary operational expense. Don't forget workspace and visas. The annual rent for a small office plus an approved chemical storage unit can vary wildly by location. You also have to factor in the visa costs for your engineer, technicians, and yourself. Then there's your vehicles and equipment. You'll need at least one company vehicle, probably a pickup truck, properly branded. You'll also have to invest in professional gear like sprayers, foggers, traps, and most importantly, personal protective equipment, PPE, for your team. Finally, stock up on pesticides and insurance. You have to buy an initial stock of Dubai Municipality approved pesticides from registered suppliers. You will also need comprehensive public liability insurance. This is a critical, non-negotiable recurring cost. All in, a realistic startup budget for a small-scale pest control business in Dubai, covering your license, basic equipment, and initial operating funds, will likely land in the AED 80,000 to AED 50,000 range. 5. Common pitfalls and pro tips for success. Getting licensed is just the first hurdle. Building a business that actually thrives is the real prize. Here are a few common mistakes to avoid and some pro tips to help you crush it. Pitfall 1. Underestimating the engineer requirement. So many entrepreneurs stumble because they don't lock down their qualified engineer early on. This is not optional. Make finding and hiring a DM certifiable engineer your absolute first priority before you spend a single dirham on anything else. Pitfall 2. Cutting corners on safety and chemicals. The Dubai Municipality has a zero-tolerance policy for using unapproved pesticides or dodgy practices. Sticking to registered chemicals and following safety protocols to the letter will save you from huge fines and protect your hard-earned reputation. Pro tip 1. Obsess over annual maintenance contracts, AMCs. From day one, laser focus your sales efforts on locking in AMCs with residential buildings, offices, and F&B outlets. This is what provides predictable cash flow and lets you sleep at night. Pro tip 2. Go green and market it. As we talked about earlier, the demand for eco-friendly pest control is exploding. Market your use of non-toxic, sustainable, and IPM-based solutions. This is a massive differentiator that lets you target high-value clients like schools, clinics, and premium communities that put safety above all else. So there you have it. Starting a pest control business in Dubai is a fantastic opportunity to build a company in a high-demand, resilient market. Yes, the regulations are strict, but they are also clear and well-defined. These rules aren't just hoops to jump through. They exist to create a high standard of safety and professionalism, which ultimately builds massive trust in the market. By understanding the requirements, budgeting properly, and committing to quality, you can build a seriously profitable and respected company. With smart planning and a dedication to doing things right, you can launch your venture and claim your piece of Dubai's booming pest control industry. The demand is there, the path is clear, and the potential is huge. If this guide helped you out, make sure to like and subscribe for more real-world business insights for Dubai. And if you have any questions, or if you've already launched your own pest control business and have some wisdom to share, drop it all in the comments below. Let's help each other win.